The movie I'm going to be reviewing today is called Young at Heart, and it is a documentary from 2007 about this group of, I guess you can call them senior citizens because some of them are pretty old. Like I think it's something between your 60s and 90s that these people are in. And they are an ensemble of chorus singers that sing songs from I Feel Good by James Brown to Sonic Youth and stuff like Coldplay. It's a documentary that I can't help but tear up every time I watch it. Every time on Facebook that someone says, you know, what should I have nothing to do, what should I watch on Instant, I always right away type Young at Heart. A lot of people get daunted by the fact that it's a documentary, but this is one of those that's really easy to watch. It's funny, it's really heartwarming, and I personally love senior citizens. I think they are adorable. I look at them almost like puppies or kittens, like a normal person would. I want to hug them. I want to hold their hands. I want to be friends with them. There's this guy called Bob, and he gets these people together. He's been doing it since 1982, I guess, and they started with vaudeville songs. And then it happened that one of the guys that, I don't know if it was like, it doesn't really say if it was on purpose or not, but one of the old people got up during one of their shows that they were putting on for some people and started singing Do a Ditty, and it was just a huge hit. So they started doing all these newer songs and starting to try out stuff that you wouldn't really think of your 80-year-old grandma singing, like Coldplay, for an example. So at the beginning of the movie you have Bob, and he's like got the big group of people together, and they're about to start a new song, and he gives them Sonic Youth's Schizophrenia. It is a bit of a jarring song if you're, you know, not used to that. I mean, you think about yourself now, think about what music people are listening to now. I don't know, maybe some of you are younger. But if you're in your 50s, it's hard to, I guess this could be considered a stereotype, but I question this all the time to people. Do you feel that music that you listen to now is something that your parents could listen to? And do you think stuff that your parents listened to as children was something that their parents could listen to? The beginning of the movie, they're listening, this guy Bob is showing them Schizophrenia, and the song's playing, and they're all bopping in their chairs and getting down, and then it gets to a really like, and really very jarring part of the song, and you see some of them, they're like going like this. There's I think it's about 6.5 minutes in, there's an old guy who must be near blind. His glasses, you know, they're so thick, and he sticks his tongue out at the camera and puts his fingers in both his ears, and then you see another old lady turning her hearing aid down. It's hilarious. Obviously it's a movie that follows, you know, they're getting ready for a big show, and it's kind of following them around and seeing what, you know, what they have to go through, because when you're older like that, it's not just easy to say, oh, I'm going to practice today. Some of them, you know, have real health issues. I don't want to spoil anything, but remember, when people are old and they have health issues, stuff happens. There's so many good parts of this movie. They go and they sing to the these prisoners, and it's just kind of interesting because, you know, they don't care. Like, most people would be like scared, and they're dancing in the hallway. They're excited to share, you know, what they do with just about anybody. And it's a really touching scene, and it's a little bit of a sad tinge scene too. And in the end you get to see their performance, and it's like a sold out show. People can't even get in. It's an amazing documentary. It's something that I really hope you guys take a chance to see. Probably in my top favorite documentaries I've ever seen, just because it's old people, which I love, and it's a woman, it's an older woman that has stubble. I mean, just for that alone you should watch it. And it's just a good story. It's easy to watch.